In a forgotten corner of the world, a horse named Phoenix was on the brink of death. He was just a skeleton, covered in sores, given only a 5% chance to live by veterinarians. His spirit was broken, his eyes were empty, and hope seemed like a distant memory. The people who found him were heartbroken, thinking his suffering was too great and that letting him go might be the kindest thing. But just when all seemed lost, an unexpected hero entered his life. His name was Christian, a young boy who had lost his sight but not his vision. Christian couldn't see Phoenix's gaunt frame or the gruesome wounds that covered his body. Instead, he felt something else entirely. He felt a flicker of life, a spirit that refused to be extinguished. While others saw a lost cause, Christian saw a friend waiting to be found. He'd spend hours just being with Phoenix, his small hands gently stroking the horse's withered coat. He talked to him, not with pity, but with the simple, pure-hearted belief that Phoenix was strong, that he was a survivor. Christian's family was initially cautious. They knew the odds. They saw the daily struggle, the immense effort it took just to keep Phoenix standing. The vet bills were piling up and every day was a battle. Was it fair to put the horse through this? Was it fair to let their son get so attached to an animal that was so close to death? The logical part of their minds screamed that this was a futile effort. But watching Christian with Phoenix, something magical was happening. Christian's blindness was, in a strange way, his superpower. He wasn't distracted by the horrifying physical state of the horse. He connected with Phoenix on a deeper, more intuitive level. He would lie down in the hay next to him, sharing his warmth, humming soft tunes. He taught Phoenix how to trust again. He'd guide him with the sound of his voice, a steady, reassuring presence in the horse's dark world of pain. "You can do it, Phoenix," he'd whisper, his voice full of unwavering confidence. "You're the most beautiful horse I've ever met." Slowly, miraculously, a change began. Phoenix started to eat. It was a tiny amount at first, just a few mouthfuls, but it was a start. He started to lift his head when he heard Christian's voice. A spark returned to his once empty eyes. The veterinarians were stunned. The horse that was supposed to be gone was fighting back. And his biggest cheerleader, a boy who couldn't see, was leading the charge. Christian's faith was contagious. It wasn't just healing Phoenix, it was inspiring everyone around them. The bond between the boy and the horse grew stronger each day. Christian would lead Phoenix around the pasture, his hand resting on the horse's neck. It was a sight to behold, the blind boy guiding the once broken horse, each lending the other their strength. Phoenix, who once flinched at the slightest touch, would now nuzzle his head against Christian's chest, a gesture of pure trust and affection. They had their own language, one that didn't require sight, only heart. As Phoenix's body healed, so did his spirit. His coat grew back, glossy and healthy. He gained weight, his skeletal frame filling out with muscle. He wasn't just surviving. He was thriving. He would gallop across the field, his mane flying in the wind, always coming to a gentle stop right in front of Christian. As if to show his best friend how far he'd come, the 5% chance had blossomed into a 100% miracle. The local community, who had followed their story, was in awe. They saw more than just a rescued horse. They saw a testament to the power of unconditional love and belief. They saw that sometimes the greatest strength comes from the most unexpected places. Christian never saw a broken animal. He saw a magnificent creature, a friend, a kindred spirit. He saw with his heart, and what his heart saw, Phoenix became. Their story is a powerful reminder that what we see on the surface is rarely the whole picture. It teaches us that true connection transcends physical appearances and limitations. Christian didn't perform a medical miracle. He performed a miracle of the heart. He simply offered love, acceptance, and an unwavering belief that his friend was worth fighting for. And in doing so, he showed the world that even when faced with impossible odds, faith and friendship can truly move mountains. Phoenix and Christian's journey together continues. They are inseparable, a living, breathing example of how one small act of kindness, one unwavering belief can change a life forever. Their story isn't just about a horse who was saved. It's about a boy who saw not with his eyes, but with his soul, and in doing so did the impossible. Thank you so much for watching. If their story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more inspiring content. We'll see you in the next one.